Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Never7, The End of Infinity. And, we kind of screwed up last time, I think. With the whole, getting Haruka and Saki to trust each other and the main character. I think I might have I went about that the wrong way. Words. Treated at your face. Yeah, I think we might have, so it might make me fail. It was pretty awkward there. I mean, to be honest, it's always possible that it might have just been like that, regardless, no matter Makoto's efforts, as it's been quite several times, so. Only time will tell, and only way time will tell is if I move on, so let's move on with it. When I come to my senses, it's already night time. That's what happened. I've been hiding out in my room. Still haven't found a way to change Saki's situation. As time passes on, I start to get impatient. Despite history somewhat changing, it seems like it's still headed in a similar direction. Lying down on the floor of my room is Saki's broken basket. I should try to fix it. This time I'll fix it myself. Good man, good man. He should throw some Lego pieces in there to hold it together, maybe some Kinects. I'm the only kid who ever played with Kinects. I love them more than Legos, to be honest. I made Kinect lightsabers and made a bookshelf. That was really fun, the bookshelf. Put all my books in there, stepped back, watched it for 2 minutes, and I heard a pop, 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 and that thing just collapsed in on it. So that was actually pretty amusing. And then I had just this huge pile of books in the middle of the floor. That was pretty amusing, I thought. The current me is the only one who can do something that trivial. As I'm fixing the basket, Haruka suddenly comes in.
それ、さきのでしょう。
Yeah.
ずっと直してたの？
Well, yeah.
手伝うよ。
It's fine. Well, this is a change.
私のせいでしょ？
That's not true.
かばってくれなくていい。
No, it really isn't your fault.
手伝う。
I said it's fine.
いい加減な気持ちじゃなかったんでしょ。そのくらいわかるから。
Oh, sorry, Haruka. Good job.
だから。
Haruka, just what happened between you and Saki? You need to talk properly to her. I hate it when I see the two of you like you are right now. I hate it when I see you two people who I met just in the last couple of days treat each other so horribly. Your relationship is strained over a simple misunderstanding. Of course, it's not good to see people, angry at each other. Period. And it is kind of not, happy to see. But it is funny that he's so. Well, Haruka wouldn't think anything of it. But it would be strange to most people. Did you find that strange? Yes, I do. I just said it. You might be scared, but I want you to leave it to me. I don't know. I hold up the basket I'm fixing. I think it'll take until tomorrow morning to fix. It's a really big job,
わかってる。
Haruka gives me a little smile. And fourth, it's it says next morning. It'd be funny if he stayed up till all night fixing it and he slept for what was supposed to be an hour, and then he woke up at like 7 at night. It's like, oh crap, I missed my chance. I'm going to visit Saki at her summer house with a basket that I was somehow able to fix with a little help from Haruka. I press the intercom's button and speak up. Ah, it's me, it's Makoto. Maybe the basket weaving jeans are in that family, and Haruka picked them up.
なんか用？
I need to talk with you for a bit. I summoned Saki to come outside. He does a little dance and puts a circle in the middle porch. You know, and he starts chanting, and he summons her. While waiting for her to come out, I examine the basket over and over again. That's probably a ritual too, right? My handiwork isn't so bad. Perhaps I would have been able to fix it last time as well. Right so, just then Saki appears, breaking my train of thought.
で、用事って何？
I silently hold out the basket to her.
それ、どうしたの？
What about it? I was sure that this was probably your favorite. In other words, I guess you could say that I felt that, how do I put it?
それで？
Crap. This is going completely at Saki's pace. So since I thought this was important to you, I figured that, Saki snorts as if she's scornfully mocking me and turns around. Without a word, she immediately begins to head back inside. Hey, wait! Chase after Saki, begging pathetically. This kind of feels like I'm doing the same things that I did last time. It does seem that way. When I take a step into the living room of the summer house, Saki suddenly turns around furious.
誰が入ってきていいって言ったの？
You just left without even hearing me out. It's not like I'm done talking.
私がいいって言うまで話さないで。
When I shut my mouth, Saki glances at the basket in my hands.
それ、直してくれたってわけ。いいのに。そんなものをもう捨てたつもりでいたから。どこでも買えるじゃない。所詮人間が作ったものなんだから。
Saki's being stubborn. I already know that she's just trying to act tough.
甘いわよ。こんなもので私のご機嫌を取るつもり？
I instinctively laugh, although she says that Saki will come to thank me tonight. She'll thank me tonight. What's that meaning? Making such a silly excuse like, I was on a walk in the middle of the night?
何がおかしいの？
Sorry, you're just acting kind of cute.
バカにしないで。
You're wrong, I'm not making fun of you.
嘘。
I'm not lying, didn't I tell you? I said I'll continue to only trust you.
じゃあ昨日のあれは？
That was... Question is she gonna let me explain the circumstances? Who knows, maybe she will. We're gonna try it. That was just a pretext Haruka and I used so that we could go out and talk together with you.
何よそれ。
I also told this to Haruka, but it would be best for the two of you to have a talk. I feel as if you and Haruka are both strangely out of sync. You two are making the same mistake. Both of you are stubborn because you two are under the false impression that the other is a bad person. This must be I didn't point out that the main music is playing. I know you're scared, but if you don't talk now, then you'll surely never recover from this. Will you quietly leave this to me? I solemnly ask her this.
本当に信じていいの？
Yeah.
今度こそ信じていいのね。
I give her a deep nod. Take Saki to Viewpoint Park. Haruka is already waiting under the lighthouse. Last night I asked Haruka to come here at this time. Two face each other underneath the lighthouse, their bodies stiffen up due to the extreme tension. As I look back and forth between them, I slowly begin to talk. Alright, well then, let's get this settled once and for all. It's funny that he's, what would you call it? You know, he's not in the debates, but he's kind of coaching him. What is the word I'm trying to think of? It's not negotiator. I feel like aider is at the end of it. I placed the bell in between Saki and Haruka. Saki, you took back a bell from a girl in that charcoal burning hut, whom you'd given the bell to in the first place. The clone girl then chased after you, so you threw stones at her and wounded her forehead.
そう
And Haruka, when the bell you treasured was taken away from you by some girl, you chased after her and were pushed away. That's when you hit your forehead on the edge of a desk chair and got that scar, is that right? So, in both your stories, you both either took a bell or had one taken from you. Both stories resulted in a girl getting wounded on her forehead. Both of them nod. But what about the rest? For example, ages? Haruka, how old were you when you got that scar on your forehead?
それはわからないけど多分まだまともに外に出られない頃だと思う
I see, then what about you, Saki? Do you remember about how old you were when you played with the girl from the charcoal burning hut?
それはあそこの別荘ができてからだから私は6歳になってる
If Saki was 6 and Haruka was 5 at the time. Normally healthy 5-year-olds in this country are able to go outside, which means that there's a large time gap in between your memories. Haruka's incident must have happened sometime before Saki's. Also, your stories regarding the origin of the forehead wound don't match up. The origin of the wound. Even though Saki said it was a wound caused by stones thrown at the girl, according to Haruka, it seems the scar was caused from hitting the edge of a desk chair. Okay. Because of your very strong memories, both of you neglected these small differentiations and were convinced that the other was the girl in your memories. Is he really having to point this crap out? I mean, to hear that, you would think, okay, I'm wrong. There's another person here that's just like you, but not. I mean, that's pretty obvious. I like how he's really having to point it out. Saki and Haruka look at each other timidly. And this was the main reason why this happened. I say this and hold up the bell. Both of you wait here. Saki and Haruka nod, and I clenched a hand holding the bell into a fist. He's gonna throw it over the edge, isn't he? Because of this bell, you both made a strange misunderstanding. But this is the end. Your fighting will end here. Now you guys will beat me up. Together. They both nod. Once I've confirmed that, I throw the bell over the cliff. It shines in the sunlight for an instant, leaving behind a small ring, and then it begins to sink into the sea. With this, I've changed history. The previous conflict between these two has disappeared without a trace. Oh, okay, so they're okay with it after that. We all went to the barbecue just as planned. We spent several hours just drinking, singing, and creating a loud uproar. And then the cops were called. In the end, the barbecue ends in peace, with nothing happening. That's cool. It's different. In other words, Saki, Haruka, and Yuka never had their fight. But when I think about it, it's only natural that it didn't. Saki and Haruka's relationship has been completely mended after all. They're suddenly friends now. They don't have to worry about any past tension because of one little conversation. I feel myself breathing a sigh of relief. Before long, we finish cleaning up the barbecue and head back to the lodge. On the way back, as I'm climbing up the hill, Saki suddenly comes running up to my side. Hey, what's up, Saki?
今朝一応ありがとう
Thank you. Are you talking about the basket? Saki nods, her face red from embarrassment.
じゃあお礼言ったから
It does, I guess. Leaving with those words, Saki begins to run up the hill road. I smile as I see her off. History repeats itself. What a lie. Man, this guy's cocky already. As I throw myself down on my bed, I think that. Seriously. It's pretty funny. There's a lot of different ways you can die. Just because history don't repeat itself one way, don't mean it won't repeat itself in another way. When I close my eyes, I fall into a deep, peaceful sleep. The next morning, I wake up, kill time in the living room for a little while, then head for Saki somewhere. What exactly does he mean by killing time in the living room? Does he mean like just sitting there looking at the clock, at the clock or wall, or maybe watching those couple channels on the TV? The time is 10:12. Should be at this exact time that the puppy comes over to see Saki. Don't kick it. When I head around to the backyard, I see Saki feeding the puppy just as expected. Don't kick it. Don't kick the puppy. The puppy devours the food while happily wagging its tail. Yo, what's up, Saki? I cheerfully call out to her.
Makoto-kun!
That puppy's as energetic as always, huh? Isn't this the first time he's seen the puppy in this loop? Saki gets flustered and she desperately searches for words. Before Saki can say anything, I speak first. It's alright, don't say anything. I've known this the whole time that you've been taking care of this puppy.
Eh?
I also know that on the first you ordered pizza for that puppy's sake. And also I might also know why you like animals and plants. You can't trust people, but animals and plants don't tell lies, right?
そうよ。言葉なんか話さない。そんなもの必要としないからよ。
Saki, don't you think that's a little wrong? The magician's portrait. Okay, I like how he just starts spewing out this information he shouldn't technically know. Or that he shouldn't know at this point. Saki instantly trembles in shock and turns towards me. It's during your cultural festival in middle school, right?
優香に聞いたの？
I slowly nod. It's partially a lie. Yes, I heard it from Yuka. Last time, I want to ask her about this later because she'll tell you a little bit different. This timeline, I never heard the story from Yuka. However, she told it to me last time.
私
I wonder why.
私
Saki's eyes fill with tears.
誰もいないところで一人
Oh, oops. She says this, large tears pour from her eyes. She tries to control herself by standing rigidly as if she's rooted into the ground, but her thin shoulders quiver. She clenches her hands into tight fists. Tears flying off her face fall onto those small fists. You know, bring it up again about how the characters are drawn. Those don't look like small fists. They look like mammoth hands. It's large tears falling on top of mammoth hands. The magician Yuka drew was really incredible, wasn't it? Saki looks at me. Her gaze is filled with loneliness. Saki nods while biting her lip. Few tears overflow in her eyes. Hey Saki, I know the truth. You weren't running away because you destroyed the painting. Okay, yeah, he's saying this sooner because I remember they were on the pier last time, weren't they? Yeah, they were on the pier when this whole conversation happened, wasn't it? Well, maybe I definitely know this part of it was on the pier.
Eh?
It's because you just didn't want anyone to see you crying. Main music again. Right? Saki gives a lonely nod and mutters this. Okay, now here's my question. What exactly is is a lonely nod? I mean, there's sad nods. I mean, what is a lonely nod like? I mean, more to that side. I don't know. I don't know these things. I know like a happy nod is like. I figured the nod is all with the face.
学校についてた野良猫
Although
と
somehow the
校庭の桜の木しか私の言うことまともに聞いてくれなかったのよ。
if somehow the description of these nods have to do with the neck motion, then I guess I need to learn more. more about body language. You're wrong, Saki. There's one more person who you can talk honestly to. He's right here.
Makoto-kun.
You don't need words. I'll become the cat and the cherry blossom tree. I'll become this can of caffeine-free Dr. Pepper. I'll become a remote control and listen to what you want to talk about on the television. Although, I guess technically cats and trees are plants and animals. That's actually. Oh, okay, that sarcasm was actually uncalled for. Mildly uncalled for. Tears fill up Saki's eyes yet again. Embrace Saki without a word. That's enough. I don't want to see you cry. Stifle yourself. I told you before, I trust you, Saki. And from now on, I'll continue to trust you. No matter what happens, I will only trust you forever. Saki nods while burying her face into my chest. Yes, that's right. No matter what happens, no matter what anyone says, I won't repeat the same mistake. Even though you repeated the same dang words you said last time, I'll definitely continue to believe in Saki. I swear this to myself. For long the day ends, Izumi-san and Kurumi come over to the lodge to sleep over. Oh crap, this is the last day. Isn't it? Huh. Saki doesn't act rude towards them and has fun. Yuga also doesn't seem bothered about the magician's portrait incident too. Actually, it might be better to say that it's possible she's completely forgotten about it. So as long as the bell itself doesn't show up, there will be nothing to remind me of those unpleasant memories of mine. I think the right way for me to live is for me to leave all those negative things behind me. Yes, never think of the negatives. Because you won't ever repeat the same mistakes twice. Yeah, that time that, I punched a police officer. Just forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, hey. Boom. Yeah. Just like last I haven't ever punched a police officer. Don't. Never really punched anybody. Strange. Just like last time, Izumi-san came here carrying a bulging handbag around her arm. Of course, inside it is today's earnings from Luna Beach. The fateful day has finally arrived. Sometime between tonight and tomorrow's sunrise. Someone will probably come and steal all our money. This time I'll prove Saki's innocence. If I do that, then that incident tomorrow shouldn't happen. I sit down by myself on the living room sofa, deciding to stand and watch all night. Everyone else is in their own rooms, only Saki went back, returning to her summer house. From Yuga's room I can hear the sounds of girls' cheerful voices. As I listen to them chatter, I determinedly continue to wait for the real criminal to show up. This is a short one, but I think this is a good point a good place to cut off. Because I have a feeling that it'll be a short one or a really long one. And I'm getting about half asleep. So, I don't know if you can tell, but I am getting about half asleep. I'm at 49% sleep right now. So I'm almost half asleep. So I need to quit it before it rolls over. Stupid joke there. Blame it on the sleep. Just going to mention one thing, as I do several times. A few hours ago, with no sleep in between, I streamed some Half-Life, which was fun, as it always is. And I've been meaning to stream more, and I haven't. But I keep an eye on sales on Steam pretty well. And the whole Batman series is on sale. I say the whole Batman series, there's only 3 of them. Asylum, City, and Origins. Uh, so I got them, and I'm thinking about Minecraft is kind of a grab bag, whether it's fun or not to stream. Depends on if you get somebody who's interactive, but not creepy. I have had a strange stream one time where somebody was. I mean, I don't think it was actually meant to be creepy, but they were telling me a lot of back history of themselves that I never asked for. But, you know, I'm thinking that Half-Life is really fun. It's kind of an action-oriented game, and I think I'm going to try to focus on those on my streams and stream more. So let me know if that would be something that anybody would be interested in watching. I also bought Tomb Raider, the whole Tomb Raider series. I don't know why I did it. It's stupid. But I bought those way back. On sale for about $11. About 7 games for $11. Why not? If 2 of them don't suck, then it's still probably worth it. And most of them are supposed to be alright to some extent. But anyway, yeah, let me know. I'm going to try to stream every day I'm off, which right now is mostly on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. So I'm thinking about doing it more in the day because I'm kind of. If I do it at night, I sometimes feel like I'm a little bit in a rush and behind. If I do it in the daytime and get it over with, then I don't feel that. So yeah, let me know if anybody's interested. What times would be best, and on those days, and I can pretty assuredly work around that. And yeah, before I doze off, I'm gonna say I hope you folks enjoyed. I think we're almost to the end of Saki's route, unless I screwed up, which means I'm probably gonna be fumbling around for it for a while. But you guys probably won't see much of that. Probably won't. But hope you folks enjoyed, and I shall see you in the next one. Farewell there, folks.